185. That's how many skins there are on Marvel Rivals, and today we're ranking every single one. From the OG Season 0 skins to the newly released Summer Vault 2 and everything in between. How will they stand when compared to everything else? Today, that gets answered. This is our tier list. These are just the recolors and default skins. S tier up top, which is roughly like an 8.7 to a 10 skin. Just kind of guides to help us like guide through our skin process. Our first skin of today is look, okay, the pictures are really small. But it's a skin for Adam Warlock. Don't actually know what it really is. Honestly, we're gonna go B tier. Next up, we've got the King of Phoenix, the Phoenix Black Widow, essentially. Interesting skin. It's pretty nice. It's got some goonerful elements to it. Actually, pretty decent skin. The top does not really match with the rest of the body. I'm gonna whack it in B tier, but I'm gonna whack it above Adam Warlock. So, by the way, these will be in rankings across here. Like, it's not just gonna be all the B tier skins. I'm not just gonna whack them in there. It's gonna be like chronological. We have got the tribal Black Panther. Can't say I play Black Panther a lot. It's one of the more like largely male gooner skins. Do we whack it in the A tier? Yeah, I reckon we do. Next up, another Black Panther skin. We got the King Demetriski. This is gonna go in B tier. I can tell you that much already. But it's honestly just Black Panther in a suit. Symbiote Storm. Honestly, it's mid. Mid. Now, I just want to whack this just over here just so we can see, just so we can bring it up a little bit. This is what this skin is. Yeah. It's fantastic. Instant C tier. Saw this skin drop the other day. It's amazing. Fantastic skin. That is gonna be a hard skin to compete with. I reckon, honestly, I'm gonna say it now, that will probably be in the top 5 best skins. Like, dead ass. I love it. No, this is for Blade. This is actually really cool. This is going A tier. This is going top of A tier. We've got the Chinese Lunar New Year Black Widow. I think this deserves to go in A tier. It's gonna be in the bottom of A tier. It's not better than the Black Panther. Or do we put it in B tier? We could put it top of B tier. Okay, hold on. This is a good decision. You know, okay, we'll put it in B tier because I don't think it's a 7.5. And I would rock it over the Phoenix Black Widow. Dare I say. That might be a little bit of a hot take, but it just feels more like organized, the skin. This Captain America skin is going to be an A tier. It is actually one of the rarest skins in the game. I've seen it once, and that, I reckon, is honestly going to be better than the Loki. Another Captain America skin. I reckon it's bottom of A tier, but it's cool. Although, however, okay, is it actually better? You know, I think it's A tier, but then I compare it to the other skins that are in B tier. It's got to go B tier. Believe it that, no, we'll do that. There we go. Next up, another very good and cool skin. The skins, look, yes, I am a C&D main, but the the feel of this skin is awesome, and the sound effects on it are lit. You know, with the orchestra, that do 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 do. It's very cool. All right, okay, chat. Big moment here. We have our first gooner skin of the tier list. Now, I need to be very careful with the gooner skins, because if I rank them too high, and if I rank all of them too high, then I'm going to be called a gooner. However, this skin, you know, yes, you have got the gooner elements. In terms of the actual skin, it's not like it's anything insane. The hair looks really bad. I mean, sure, the rest of it's actually kind of cool. It is taken from the comics, so that gets some bonus points. Heck, we'll give it a B tier, but we'll give it like a high B tier. We'll give it better than the Doctor Strange. We won't give it better than the Black Widow. Okay, this skin, honestly, D tier. We have a first D tier of the tier list. It gives Halloween vibes. It doesn't look good, but it's not great. Next up, we have the Chinese-themed Squirrel Girl. He's also going to go in D tier. But generally speaking, I'm not a fan of the Chinese-themed skins or the Peach Momoko skins. A little bit of foreshadowing there. Symbiote Spider-Man. High A tier. It hasn't really got a lot going for it. It is just like a black and white Spider-Man, but it's clean. It's iconic. A tier. We have another A tier skin. The Ice Venom. Better than Strange. Better than Blade, but not better than Spider-Man. We have, I forgot what the actual skin name is, but the Demon Hunter or Vampire Hunter Psylocke. Do we give it a 7? We whack it into A tier. All of Psylocke's skins are honestly pretty good. like, I'd have to say it might be the worst Psylocke skin, though. For our next skin, ladies and gentlemen, I've just taken a look at it, and I've just seen it. It is one of the, like, literally top 5 newest skins. It got released yesterday. The Summer Mantis. But essentially, more or less, it is Mantis in a bikini. With some, you know, like, leaves placed upon her. And honestly, this is going to be a shocker. But it's going to get a D tier. You know, I'm sorry, Gooners. I'm sorry. It doesn't mesh well with me. You know, it's not something that needed to happen. But Marvel Rivals thought, yes, it actually does. So, okay, now this Groot skin is also trash. It's ugly. Heck, I might need to... I'm seriously thinking I might need to change around D tier. Yeah, no stuff. That Captain America skin's going F tier. That's ugly. And I'm going to whack the Groot in F tier as well. The Venom Groot. Ooh, this is actually a pretty snazzy skin. I was wondering what the best Black Widow skin was, and I think this is it. That's got to go A tier. It's not better than Psylocke. Slight little change up with the tier list there, but there we go. Now we have the Loki from the MCU. That's going to get like us probably... I wouldn't say it's better than the Rocket. Oh, we'll give it there. We'll give it a humble B tier. You know, it's clean, but it just hasn't got anything major going on for it, you know? Alright, now we have Snow Rocket. Gonna whack that. It's nice. You got the Christmas hat on. The white kind of like fuzzy raccoon. I mean, we don't have raccoons in Australia, but they seem pretty cool. Alright, next we have Cloak and Dagger. I like to call it the Mafia Cloak and Dagger. Really nice. But it's getting an A tier. Not better than the Spider-Man, but it is going to be better than the Venom. Oh my. Okay, hold on. I'm not a gooner. But that's Psylocke. S tier. That's the best skin we've seen so far. The Summer Psylocke. The Breezy Butterfly Psylocke. Yes, I know the actual name. Look, it is a very gooner skin. But it's genuinely nice. It genuinely looks nice. It feels nice. It has a nice vibe about it. The alt effects on it are really cool. The sound effects are sick. It has additional styles as well. Like 9.5 out of 10. That is in the running for best skin of the tier list. We're in a really good section on the tier list. There are some bangers coming out left, right, and center. I like to call this the Green Galaxy Hela from Season 0. This skin is fantastic. Let's get in an A tier. It's going to be better than the Hawkeye. It's going to be better than the Blade. It's going to be better than the Venom. But it's not better than the C&D. For free as well. Appreciate that, Netties. Undercover agent thing. I think this is what it's called. It's cool. You know, the thing in a trench coat. I'm going to have to whack it there. A Future Foundation Invisible Woman. Not too shabby. Hair does not look good, so that does lose it points. I'm willing to whack it there. I don't know what... No, the Phoenix-themed Moon Knight. Skin doesn't feel like anything incredible. It gets a B tier. It's not better than the Black Panther. It's not something that excites my brain. Another very controversial skin. Perhaps one of the most controversial skins in Marvel Rivals. The Malice Invisible Woman. It's really not that great, though, to be 100% honest, you know? It's gonna get a C tier. It's gonna place, like, top of C tier. The actual, you know, vibe of it, it's not my type of, like, aesthetic with that kind of anarchy and spikes and all of that. Yes, it has those elements, the Goonerful elements, but, you know, we're not ranking the skins based on how much Goonerful they are. I'm gonna get some hate for that. Ooh. This might also get me some hate. The Punk Spider-Man skin, it just feels zesty. Not gonna lie. Ooh. I'm falling in and out a lot. Don't worry, I'ma get it, Granny. What happened? I'm my daddy. This is gonna get a B tier. It is actually really nice, pretty clean, pretty simple. Ooh. Okay, hold on. The Eye of Agamotto Iron Fist. Really sick skin. S tier? Question mark? Stuff it. Yep, it's S tier. It's bottom of S tier, but it's S tier. The Eye of Agamotto on the bro's shoulders with the Eye of Agamotto on his back, which moves, by the way, and is animated. It's sick. Punk Magic. But I'm willing to give this an A tier. I reckon I don't think it's like super duper high up there, but it's quite cool. We'll whack it there. And it's just nice. It's not like super duper full blown punk emo goth type level of aesthetic, but it's nice. All right, Chinese Iron Fist. But it's probably just better. I prefer the OG Captain America. We have another very, very fresh skin added to the game. I call him Johnny. That's because that's his actual name. But the Summer Human Torch. This skin. Ooh, it's good, bro. It's good. It's going to make its way up into the top end of A tier. And also, by the way, also you can't see it there, but he is in slides and socks.
A few moments later.
Top of A, you reckon, Quipped? That's not a bad shout. Stuff it. Stuff it. It's scraping into S tier. We have possibly the most goonerful skin in the entire game. You're not seeing, like, the back half of this skin. Okay, the front looks pretty goonerful too, but the back is worse. It is a good skin, but I don't want to rank it too high because it's not like it's that good. I'm willing to say probably top of B tier. You know, it is probably, I think, exactly a 7.4, say maybe 7.3 out of 10. Continuing on. Now, we do have another pretty goonerful skin. This Emma Frost skin, actually really good. I'm whacking it S tier. I already thought of that before, but not because of the goonerful elements, but just because of the fact that, like, the overall just vibe of the skin fits perfectly with Emma Frost. The animated eyes with that kind of fire coming from her eyes looks really sick. It commands attention, this skin. We'll whack it above the Johnny. We'll whack it above the Iron Fist as well. Infinity War Captain America. Pretty cool shield, actually, on this. This will probably get a B tier. It's good. Better than the Venom, I think. The Vampire Iron Man. Actually pretty cool. That'll go in A tier. Right there. We have our first Jeff skin. Finally! Damn, holy smokes, it's been a while. I personally love Jeff as a character. Like I said, over here. I got 4 pictures of Jeff on my wall. Yes, I made a Jeff shrine, you know. But this skin, honestly, did not think it was that amazing when it first dropped. However, it's grown on me. As I've used it, as I've experienced the skin, it definitely has grown on me. It doesn't feel as cute as the original Jeff, which is why I don't like it as much as some of the other Jeff skins. But the effects on it are really cool. It's really clean. I think that probably is actually top of A tier. Next up, we have the Thorn Bush kind of skin for Cloak and Dagger. I think it's going to go in B tier, because it's really not that bad, but it's going to go towards the bottom end of B tier. Yeah, I think that's actually a really good position right there. It's thongin' time! Okay, look, jokes aside, this skin is very funny. It's the thing in a thong. I mean, it's really nothing much better than the rocket. I reckon that's a nice spot, actually. It's just kind of funny as well. Like, it's so simple, and it's just funny. The thing in a thong. Who would have thought would get that before GTA 6? In an actual game, not just on Reddit. Now we have 2 very good skins for a very good character coming up. Definitely an A tier. Without a doubt, this skin is great. Gonna creep its way to the top as well. Gonna be better than the C&D. It's gonna be better than the Venom Spidey. But it's not gonna be better than the Jeff. On the base style as well, color schemes goes really nicely. The purple and the pink, interchanging its way throughout the skin. And then it also, like, just pairs really nicely with Luna's character, being that of, like, a music producer, music diva. Yet now as well, we have another very gooner skin. The Beach Luna Snow. However, it is going to creep its way into A tier. It is nice, but the mullet is a limiting factor. Towards the top end of A tier too. Or is it better than... No, it's not better than the Hella. It's going to land right there. Peach Momoko Hella. Chat, this might be getting an F tier. No, it's not that bad, really. Be realistic, Retro, but it is D tier. And I think the Loki looks better. Our 5th worst skin of the day. I'm not surprised there. Incognito Jeff. That's definitely landing itself in S tier. 100% without a doubt. It's going all the way to the top as well. Is it better than the Beach Psylocke? Yes. Yes, it is. We have a new champion. That's the one skin I actually have in my room. You know, funny enough, I don't actually own the skin, but you know, shh, we don't talk about that. You know, I should have it, but I just don't. And the thing is, why, you might ask? Well, because it pairs perfectly with his character. It looks good. It's well executed. This is like the Jeff main skin. You see a Jeff rocking this skin, you know he's either going to be an absolute menace, or you know he's going to be an absolute chill, sick dude. It's absolutely awesome. Ultron Magneto, pretty cool. I reckon it's like a 7 out of 10. Yeah. Yes, I play Psylocke. Yes, I like Psylocke. But this skin, actually really nice. Psylocke, it is better than the Vampire Hunter. Honestly, I'm going to say. I'm going to whack it there. Not by much. It's pretty neck and neck. But this skin, you know, something about like the pink and the blue really goes well with me. Yeah, that's solid. Now we got the, like, daytime Squirrel Girl. It'll get a B tier. Look, it does feel pretty basic, I suppose, in the fact that it's just Squirrel Girl being like a normal person or dressed like a normal person. So let's give her right there, right behind the Future Foundation Invisible Woman. Another skin for Mr. Fantastic. This is the best Fantastic Four First Step skin. And I think it is probably going to slot itself right by the Invisible Woman skin. You know, cue the music again. What actually is this the skin name? It's the Null Hella. It's the 7.5. No. But it is good. It's definitely going to go the top end of B tier. Probably there. I think, yeah. I'm not a whole fan of that kind of, like, it does feel very evil. And well, it's not too bad. It's pretty detailed skin. Yeah. Oh, so this gets flipping hard towards the end, not gonna lie. Like, when you're ranking every skin. Because you rank so many and you're constantly thinking, it's like, is it better? Is it not? And you kind of second guess yourself as well. What is this? Like the primary bond or something? Cloak and Dagger skin. I do play a lot of Cloak and Dagger, thus I look at her skins a lot. However, this, honestly, I know a lot of people like this skin, but I wasn't a major fan of it, thus why it's going to go there. Actually, is it? No, it's not. It's going to go there. There we go. While Dagger looks quite cool, Cloak just looked like a shaman. And I did not like his dreads and his hair and overall Cloak's overall appearance. The suit Moon Knight. I like it. It's going to get an A tier. And by the way, I do not like Moon Knight at all. Honestly, I kind of hate the character. It goes above the Black Panther, but I reckon it's going to stop there. We just got to the gay skins. Do I want to call them the gay skins? I don't know. It's got some pretty strong elements. It's not too bad, I suppose. It's going to score itself a B tier. I never really looked at it too much because I barely play Namor. Whack it in between the Soulborn, Soul Blood, Adam Warlock, and the Guardians of the Galaxy Adam Warlock. And then we have the Summer Loki. Top half with the robe, you know, like above waist. Looks pretty snazzy. The bottom half, yeah, is the bottom half. Not a huge fan of it. I do think there is better Loki skins. Yeah, there we go. It's just it's a little bit too zesty for me. Thus, that's why it's getting its placement. Now this skin, it's the closest skin we've gotten to a Deadpool skin just yet. The Wolverine and Deadpool skin, I think it would have looked better if bro didn't have his sleeves on. So it is going to get a B tier. Strong B tier too. It's clean. I think it's going to land itself right there. I might be a little bit biased, simply because of the fact that it's from a Deadpool movie. But it's nice. Grandma Luna Snow. Easily the worst Luna Snow skin. This is getting the strong D tier. There we go. You know, I don't like it. Makes Luna look so old. Which there's nothing wrong with that, but in terms of a skin, I'd rather rock the normal Luna age skin than have her looking like a grandma. Ooh. The Dragon Scarlet Witch. This gets an A tier. It moves up. It moves up. Heck, this is a strong contender. This skin is really nice. Bang. Right there. One of the strongest skins and best skins we have seen in a while on this tier list. Fabric flows really nicely. The dragon-like theme goes really hard in it as well. And the styles you have for this skin are phenomenal as well. Both of them. Next up, we have the paper bag Spider-Man. Yeah, B tier. Nothing crazy. The paper bag, it's funny, but it's not like it's amazing. Whack it right there. High end of B tier, because it's still quite cool. Now, another Peach Momoko skin. This time for Spider-Man. Back-to-back Spidey skins, it's not good. It's getting a D tier. I don't know, I don't like the look of it. The eyes are a bit weird. So, D tier. Right behind the Punk Spider-Man 2. Oh, okay. We have yet another new skin, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Punisher summer version with some water pistols. I took a look at this skin last night. It's not too bad. I like the weapons on it, and the ultimate ability is cool. However, like, the actual, it's Punisher in a thong. It's a little bit zesty. And I don't know, it doesn't sit super well with me. It is going to scrape into B tier, but bottom of B tier. And if it wasn't for the sound effects, I think it would be in C tier. The Trial of Magneto. Not a huge fan of it. However, it is taken from the comics, so that does get it some points. But it is just Magneto in a purple leotard. So, it's nothing major. Storm's probably better. We'll whack it there. Some people might hate me for that, but just because it's a comic skin does not mean it's going to go up to S tier. The second half to the E-Data skin, the Invisible Woman wedding skin. Very nice. Very nice skin. Do we think this goes in A tier? I think it does. Whack it right there. It's pretty simple. It feels pretty wholesome, but it is just a wedding dress, It's not like it's an RGB wedding dress. Primiote Bond Bucky. The mask doesn't look good, but the rest of it does. So this is going to creep its way into A tier. It is actually really sick, but it is going to lose points because of the head. We'll whack it there. Blades got waves. Mecha Moon Knight, the final tier in the Battle Pass for this season. It's not good. This season's Battle Pass is kind of a shame. It's kind of not good. Looks like normal Moon Knight, but bulkier, and they whacked some yellow lights on there because they could. Probably, yeah, right there. That's good. I like that. And look at that, chat. We are onto our final row of skins. The last, 20 or so. We have, I think, the Season 0 Punisher. No, this actually is still in the game. It's not the Season 0, my bad. But just from what I can see from the picture, it'd be looking pretty solid. It'd be looking like there. I'm going to bring that down a little bit more too. Strange. To there. We got the Deep Sea Defender. I think this is actually, that's what the actual name is called for Namor. I'm thinking probably C tier, actually. Yeah, because C tier can be 6.4. And that's looking like a 6.4. I'm willing to whack it right there. Right behind the Mark II Iron Man. A little bit too fishy, too oceany, I suppose. It's Namor. It's meant to be oceany. What are you saying, I forgot what this actual skin's name is, but the Lunar Snow. That go above the Loki. It's probably the same level of cleanliness as the Loki. Right there. What, that is 5th placement at the top of B tier, which, that's fair. That's actually reasonable. I think we have another F tier skin. Chat. No, okay, it's not F tier. It's not like it's awful, but it's landing itself in D tier. Probably at the bottom of D tier. Retro's rating the skin worse than that Peach Momoko skins? What? I don't like it. It just feels like homeless Thor. Spider-Man No Way Home. Spider-Man skin. Actually really nice. This is going to probably land itself up in A tier. It's really clean. It's your traditional super suit Spider-Man. It's actually going to get a really high placement. Holy. Right there. Yes. Oh, the Ultron's good. This Ultron skin is a banger. This is getting a really high placement. Top end of 80. I think that might even make it into the top 10 best skins. It's commanding attention. Vampire Hunter Winter Soldier. Top end of B tier, I'm thinking. I feel like I might need to lower that Star-Lord too. Right there. Patch Wolverine. Oh, yes. This is pretty significant. Very comically cool skin. Prefer the Avengers in Endgame. Captain America, prefer the Bucky. It'll set itself right there. What is this? Hold on. Oh, no. Chicken Loki. Yep, nah, F tier. F tier. Get it out of my sight. One of the most ugly skins and just worst skins I've seen. Yes, that Captain America is not good. But chicken legs and chicken feet? No, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the last 5 skins in which need to be ranked. So, Phoenix, Scarlet Witch, this is actually really sick. This is going to go up into A tier. Bang. Another good skin. Cowboy Star-Lord, as a part of Season 4 Battle Pass. It's pretty cool. I like the cowboyness, but it's not like anything major. Right there. Smack bam in the middle of B tier. Gonna bring it one more lower than Punisher. What is this? This is the skin, I think, which actually no one has just yet. The Wasteland Ultron. Really, really cool. Yes, it's a junkyard type skin. And though that isn't maybe super duper cool, but they did a really, really good job with it. It looks really evil. It looks really mechanical. It fits Ultron's theme. So it's gonna go into A tier. I think right there is a good place for it. And ladies and gentlemen, our final skin for today. The 185th skin which we are ranking. Cuddly Fuzzlefin Jeff. I had to finish on a Jeff skin. This was done intentionally. Where are we thinking? I'm thinking it's going A tier. I'm thinking it's creeping towards the top. Ooh, better than Green Galaxy Hella. It's somewhere around this area. The Ultron's really nice. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Boom. Every single Marvel Rivals skin. All 185 ranked. Just give me a couple moments. I want to make sure that this is all good, and I'm going to have a little scan through it. So that is the tier list done. But before you click off the video, allow me to explain some things about my rankings. As I'm sitting here 2 weeks after recording, I realized that some of my rankings were just straight wrong. Like, how is the Future Foundation thing better than half the skins in B tier? But some of these I still stand by. Summer Mantis. I suppose when there's just so many skins available, it's hard to place them all in one perfectly straight line, especially when you're streaming and trying to entertain as best as you can. I also felt like I gave some of the skins their ranking based off the other skins for that character, as opposed to the comparison of skins as a whole. And now that I think about it, there's actually so many different aspects that one can consider when ranking skins, so to do it at this volume was actually kind of a challenge, and thus there was some errors. Apologies if you got offended, but at the end of the day, they're just skins. Yeah, overall, the Incognito Dolphin Jeff is the best skin in the game, with the Breezy Butterfly Psylocke and the Angela Skull 2099 taking out 2nd and 3rd respectively. And I know I didn't show off the ranking for every single skin, but I wanted to keep the video length reasonable, so that's why. Credit goes to Glitch250 for making the bulk of the tier list, and the more recent pictures of skins are available in my Discord if you want to try this for yourself. Here's the tier list I finished the stream with, and with all of that being said, thank you for watching, and have an amazing rest of your day.